body hear the views and the grievances and come to one common goal that
at least any differences
between one another and come to one common goal. At least we will got one common foundation that we be functioning from.
And from there we can set a foundation. And we can set our goals.
Our goals, which
step by step.
Right, step by step, which I perceive to start at the beginning, like looking for a school to educate the youth, find jobs and find different crafts and niche markets for the youth to do, so that Rastafari will have a community and not just a group of people running over the street and nobody not really coordinating with one another.
What about the marijuana issue?
Marijuana is the healing of the nation.
Police arrest you for a small joint, right? The court want to charge you about $750 Barbados dollars, which is equivalent to roughly about $375 or so US dollars, right?
Yeah.
Or probably you get 3 months or so in jail, right?
Yeah.
Right. How can we go about that? A man can still have, you know what I mean?
Well, if you look at all the other nations that thing before, Canada did it. I think that we gotta realize that we passed the days of slavery, and we as a people got to look together and see what is good and what is bad. We talk about health and all sorts of things, but as a nation, if you can deal with health, you got to deal with health in the right aspect. If you could legalize drinking alcohol, let me be real and face life. There ain't nothing wrong with what God meant for man. Marijuana ain't a dope, nor what they think they call it is.
Yeah, but we be telling Babylon this here so many.
Yeah, I understand all of this. I think the first step you got to do towards that is unify in the same way that the alcoholic drinkers unify. The marijuana smokers got to unify themselves as a bone and deal with the situation as it should be dealt with from the top to the bottom.
Right.
If you don't got a unified force, you never just be paid any money by anybody. If you got a divided force,
all the issues that we have. We need to unify. That's what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you don't start at the beginning, it don't make no sense starting. You unify first, and as a unified force, then there's room to go forward. If you don't have a unified force, you would never got strength to go forward. One of the major sources in unifying is getting a unified force. Unified force don't necessarily mean 5,000, you know. It could be 3 or 4, but the positive aspect of that unified force going forward could be worth tens or thousands, especially if you consult with the right people on the right topics. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think that's the basics.
Okay. This is Keith Man, and I'm Bungalow for Rastafari DVD News, and we have more coming up. Check it out.
Black and proud. Let the whole world know, man. Shout it out loud. We're black and we're proud. So we say. Proud to be black, kick out your foot cause you're proud to be black. Jump up cause we proud to be black. Proud to be all of the hustlers and strugglers. Proud to be black, black people in the ghetto. Proud to be black, black boys and black girls must proud to be black. Proud to be black people in Barbados. Proud to be black, black people in Jamaica. Proud to be black, black people in the Caribbean must proud to be black. Proud to be. We're proud to be black. Sure, so we're black and we're proud. So proud to be proud to be.
We're proud to be black.
We're black and we're proud.
So proud to be
proud to be black people in Africa. Proud to be black, sweet mama Africa. Proud to be black, with skin rich in the melanin. We proud to be black. Proud to be. Elisa Latin, Marcus Garvey make me proud to be black. Martin Luther, Bob Marley make me proud to be black. Malcolm X, Sierra and Gil make me proud to be black. Proud to be. Black will always prevail, so we proud to be black. Survive the slave trade. Proud to be black, more than 400 years. We proud to be black. Proud to be.
We're proud to be black.
Sure, so we black and we proud.
So proud to be black.
Proud to be. to be.
We're proud. We're so proud to be black.
We black and we proud.
So proud. We're so proud to be black.
Me say we black, we proud, we shout it out loud. Let the whole world know we black and we proud. From the north, east and west, down in the south. Song the trumpet on Zion and make them hear now. Them take the chain from beyond our feet and put them on we brain now. Black people of the earth, so wipe them tears now. From the Lion Kingdom, so have no fears now. No matter what them try, them can't get me up. Remember the 1937 riots in Bristol. 27 long years Mandela spent in a prison. Black civil rights movement, them march and shout equal rights and justice for the black people now.
We're proud. We're so proud to be black.
So we black and we proud.
So proud. We're so proud to be
Proud to be,
black.
proud to be, proud to be.
We're proud. We're so proud to be black.
We are here on Rastafari DVD News with my brethren and elder brethren who I give full respect, Ras Moses. And he's been here in the faith long time here in Barbados. He's traveled to England, he traveled other places, but he himself can tell you more. So Moses, I first would like you all to bless up.
Greetings in the name of Selassie. Going into a different phrase now in this Rastafari movement. And Bongalites right now is one of the people that I see is moving in a very, very positive way with this Rastafari news that he's coming with. Because there's a lot of things amongst us Rastas. I could understand years ago when Rastafari first come about. There wasn't much experience in the men because they were young. But now, in these times, I find after 30 years in Rastafari in Barbados, round about that time, I find that Rastafari hasn't really gone too far in terms of like
Unity.
self-providence, laws that we live by, because there's already laws out there from the establishment that we find ourselves living in amongst. But we have to live by those laws, but at the same time, those laws sometimes they stray away from the way of Rastafari beliefs. So we have got to develop our own laws now in this society that governs Rastafari. Now, saying all of that, it's all very well to tell a man what not to do, but it's a different thing now when you tell him what he's got to do to make things right. And all of us know how to tell one another what not to do, but not how to do to make this Rastafari the movement that, listen, what we have to understand is this, Rastafari is one of the fastest growing, we could call it an organization, group, whatever, in the world. The fastest